There's a look at the product of Florida. Started his career at Marshall, Kevin Anderson, his first career start.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I watched him at practice. He looked very comfortable. He's a kid that's got a ton of energy. The coaches try and corral that energy and not get him too excited.
See what he does on his first play from scrimmage. And the ball comes loose. It is loose inside of the 10. There's a battle for it in there. Did Army come up with this turnover? They're indicating yes.
And if you're Fordham, you can't start any worse. They tried to run the read option. And you know what, Andrew, they just got in there. He's got to protect that ball. Kevin Anderson can't allow that ball to be out there. It's his first time on the field touching a ball, and he doesn't protect the ball. The number one thing you have to do as a quarterback, ball security. Army's defense makes a huge play and gets this game off to a rousing success for them. With a 33-inch vertical, I think you can see the ball a lot today.
That is an absolute matchup nightmare for a secondary. Here's Anderson.
Man, when we met him.
They are without Josh Jenkins, their best all-around player. Here's a calling it officially a gain of 46. Nevertheless, Fordham's in business. Here's Anderson on the run. Flings one. Good throw and a good catch.
Yeah, we're going to see him a lot. He's not a very big guy, longy, but he's 5'8", 150, but this is a guy.
So it's first and goal from the 14 now, out of the gun. Anderson, time, man wide open. Edmonds makes the catch at the 11. Carnegie got him.
They're going to find ways all game long to get him the ball. He's their most dynamic player.
Rice Award winner goes to the FCS Rookie of the Year. He didn't even know what the award was for when he was in high school, when he and Briner talked about it. Their coordinator, he recruited him, and Anderson keeps it and takes it in. A terrific job.
Broken play. It was a high snap. You're going to see it here. He tried to get the ball. He couldn't get it to Chase Edmonds, so he just takes off with it and just ad-libs a little bit. Just an excellent play by a young to go up and make the plays. Yeah, J.Q. Bauer's outside.
Here goes Fordham back to work. Anderson zings one down the middle. Phase on.
In practice that this kid hadn't caught the ball more than he had. They obviously had an All-American tight end in Dan Light, but for a guy so big, he runs so well. That's why you figured they're going to highlight him. It's matchup nightmares all over the field. They were successful there.
They love Voigt. Best defensive lineman they've got. Fake to Edmonds. Now Anderson flings it right into the hands of Edmonds. Gets a block. Good job on the outside.
And I think Andrew King lost Chase Edmonds here a little bit. As he comes out of the backfield, you have to understand and know where he is. Play.
So if this first quarter is any indication, this will be right up my alley. I love offense. To the end zone, open man, and it's knocked away, and that was Odom.
If he gets singled up, they're going to throw the fade. It was a perfect throw by Kevin Anderson. He's just got to make that play. There's inexperience there. He's got tremendous upside. That's a play he would say, I should have made that play.
South Carolina averaged 19 and 14 in high school in basketball. Fordham's coach, they wanted him every year, but they can't get him. He's staying in the football field. Second and goal coming up.
Gonna have another false start. That poor offensive line. They're trying to gel. They're young. They haven't played together. They got transfers on that line. They got guys starting for the first time.
Delay
and
game.
they're just a little confusing up there.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
So it's second and goal now from the 14. Edmonds the back. High snap. Anderson pulls it down. Got a man. Slings it in there, but he overthrew the target.
Great to be with you here on this Friday night along the banks of the Hudson. Here's Anderson. Fires, man, wide open. This could be big-time trouble for Army. And Fordham going to take this one to the house. Are they? No. Tracking down the receiver. That was...
He played as a guy who switched from wide receiver to safety. He could have given up on this play. He's the fastest player on Army's team. He's probably the only guy that could have chased down Chase Edmonds. He continued after him, saves the touchdown for the time being. Those are the kind of plays, even when you give up a big
zone. And Anderson bobbled it. He falls right on it. Third and goal from the 6. On the fake, on the run. drop. That was a touchdown. That's the second one that Faison. Coach is telling us some of their guys sleeping 4 or 5 hours. They don't have much time to do anything. You learn about time management, if nothing else, at this place. Back to the game. Anderson flings one. Catch is made. Nice little shake and bake move from Robbie Kent. Said shake and bake. Out to the 39. Fordham is only on the ball about 8 minutes. Coming over the top. They get pressure from the end. It was
almost has a face mask, but I think he does a good job keeping the hand out of the face mask. It can be on the top of the helmet as long as it doesn't grasp the face mask. It was really on the back of the helmet there.
4-point lead for Army. Anderson, plenty of time, now forced. And they'll get him just shy of the 45-yard line. Joe Moorhead hoping his team can convert here. Under 3 to go in the first half. His team is down by 4. Man open, delivered, and there's Johnson. You called it.
Between Anderson and Ben Johnson, he's 6'2", 200%. He's a possession-type receiver. So when you're on third down, that's the guy you want to look for, a guy who you know has good hands, you can trust, a really good strike there.
6'2" senior. Here's Anderson on first down, plenty of time. Slings one down the middle. There's Odom with a catch. And he's wrapped up. They get him from behind.
Out a little bit. They kind of got it double covered.
3 wide to the top of the screen. They fake. Anderson's going to keep, trying to knife his way through there. Bangs his way down near the goal line, but he's 30, 40 yards plays. Just way too many of them last year. They need a stop here. Anderson going to fling one out there to the corner. Carnegie comes over the top.
The 30-yard line to really give him an opportunity.
So they'll play this ball from the 36 out of the gun. They fake. Anderson to blitz. Comes, slings it down there. And they do just that. Odom with the catch. A beautiful throw. They got to hurry to get to the line. 27-yard gain. They continue to work it to Faison Odom. Anderson.
Well, they hurried to get to the line to try and save that timeout so they could get a play at the end zone. With 4 seconds left, you're not going to be able to do that. They're just going to call timeout. Oh.
Well, they're going to sort this out.
Yeah.
Timeout. Fordham.
Yep. Army's.
They're going to put some time back on.
Yeah.
They'll have time for a field goal here. It was worth a shot.
Please
if you could get up.
The game clock to 4 seconds.
The game clock on the left. So there's the spike. So 4 seconds is what it should be.
There was confusion because he took a knee before he spiked it. And so that was the confusion. Because he takes the knee, the play clock's running. That's why they called a timeout. That's why the clock didn't stop. Switch. He's made a couple big plays tonight, including chasing down Chase Edmonds.
That's not easy to do. Here goes Anderson to the air, looking Odom. They need to get to the 45. They're 5 of 7 on third. Anderson stands, steps, fires. High throw, nearly intercepted.
Everybody lined up. He could have had an interception here. Kind of threw behind the receiver. He knew he had a beat on it. He just couldn't bring it in.
7 games he played last year. Was on their scout team early. An 87-yard pass to his running back Edmonds. Confusion here, and Army gets him. And they
told us, Jay Bateman said they thought he could get penetration. They needed more sacks this year. They only had 5 last year. He was a guy that they thought throughout this year was going to get sacks. Did a great job with the spin move there to come back to the quarterback and get a big sack in the backfield.
Second Army sack of the night. Flag flies. It's going to back Fordham up 5. So you can see the energy.
Ball start on the offense. Number 58, 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Energy in that Army defense. The center, the guilty party.
It's the center again. You can see him right there in the middle, right in the middle of your screen. Going early. I don't understand that, Ben. He's got the ball right there in his hands. He dictates when it starts. He's a little jumpy in there, and that's Ben Hartman.
Yeah. 6'5" sophomore. Pass completed. Edmonds.
Good job of corralling it, bringing it down one-handed, nice snag, and then getting it out to his running back. That was a veteran play right there. I mean, for a guy making his first start, It's a very good tackle in the open field on a tough guy to bring down.
Yeah. They got 2 points and a half, but it came in a safety. Instead, they dump it off over the middle. Edmonds makes one man miss, spins away, and gets
backfield. He's looking downfield. Edmonds says, hey, give me the ball. He puts his hand up. Let me make a couple moves. I'll get you that first down.
Yeah.
Staggering.
It is 2nd and 7 from the 37. Good protection. Good throw. Catch made. Edmonds broke a tackle. Leaned forward. He's got another. Fordham first. Game for Fordham. Big drive in the ball game. Certainly for Army's defense. Fake. Anderson keeps, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. TJ.
You're hip and trendy.
Well, I'm trying. So are you. Tie game, 29 apiece. Here we go. I've never been called that. Thanks. Anderson to the air. Catch is made. And it'll be a first down for the Fordham offense. They involved in a fight earlier this year on the post and trying to get him healthy and clear to get back. Good pressure turned in there by King and Ati Malala on Anderson there to bring up 3rd down.
He held the ball too long there, Ben. He actually had the slot outside, Longy outside, and he just didn't deliver the ball. It was out and out, throw the ball. He held on to it too long. He got a little scared. Takes the hit. He was lucky that he didn't have a fumble. Got rid of that ball right before he got hit. Good pressure, though, up the middle. That's what Army... Watch Edmonds out of the backfield here.
They fake to him. He's going to stand and block now. Pass fired. Catch made. Down to the 14. It's a first down. It's the senior, the sure-handed Ben Johnson. Anderson well over 300 throwing it. They give it off to Edmonds. Gotta wrap him, and they do, but he drags a tackler or two down to about the 10. King, the last to get him.
Certain backs are fast, certain backs are shifty. He's got a great mix of all that because he gets the ball and he just hits the hole here. Patience to see it, allow it to develop. Some backs are too quick. They get it and they smoke into the hole and they don't allow the play to develop. He's got such patience, especially for a sophomore, to just kind of wait, allow it to develop, and then hit the hole.
2nd and 5. A little less than 3. Stop. You need a turnover. As Anderson in this offense, they've been well tuned tonight. There's a pass to Odom. There's a flag. Downs in the first half. Here comes the call.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 78. 15-yard penalty. 2nd down. Offense.
That's right.
2nd down.
That's right.
It's the first game for all of us.
Exactly. There's 8 referees now. That's one of the changes, but just an honest mistake. It happens, and the guilty party there, Anthony Coyle.
Yeah, you can see him right there. Gets a hold of that face mask and grabs onto it, twists the neck. That's an easy call.
Anderson fakes the handoff. Edmonds springs out. He dumps it off, and he turned and looked away, or else he's got it. Their efforts, hard worker group we've got here along the banks of the Hudson. So now 3rd and 23 from the 15. Ton of time, runs out, got him from behind. Army's defense. First half for Edmonds, 60 here to this point. And the second on the run. Anderson, nobody's open. He'll just take it, get out of bounds.
The 3rd down. You're in the red zone now. See Anderson rolling out. He's looking for Ben Johnson. He didn't have him. Didn't really have Longy there, so just tuck it, try and get a first down. That's a smart play by him.
Absolutely. Savvy play from him. He's a junior in terms of eligibility. Transferred in from Marshall. 3rd and a yard. Rams are 7 of 11. Snap goes over his head. Edmonds goes back. He's got it. Trying to get away, and he is swarmed and buried.
And that's out of field goal range.
It is. They're back outside the 35. They're at the 36. Tevin Long in there, part of that defensive play for Army.
It's been a tough night. You can see that ball going over the head. Ben Hartman's had a very difficult evening. He's had a number of false starts. Snaps that one over the head, knocks him out of field goal range. They were in there for a short field goal.
Fordham had that one in the first half. Anderson corralled it.
They've had about 4 in the game.
Hartman taking over at center. That'll take some time.
And that one right there, just nothing Anderson could have done.
Yep.
It's a good job by Chase Edmonds to get on the ball. He tried to make a...
Last year when they came up, they just didn't get the ball enough in that second half. Anderson just slides down as